Now, this is what you need to do. Press the X button, that's home. You don't want to go there if you want to find people. You press right on the button you usually press to throw a grenade. You should go to the page with two minimalistic people at the top of the screen. You should see that.
Wait, I'm so confused what you just freaking said.
Alright, let me say this one more time. Look, after you press X, you should look at the top of your screen. You should see two minimalistic people, and you want to scroll over to there.
You should see two minimalistic people
Why are
in
you on
thongs.
TikTok?
I'm trying to find his account there.
What?
What? We're talking about YouTube, I think.
Wait, you're looking on YouTube? He's on YouTube?
I'm looking on Xbox! I know how to get there instantly!
Oh my god!
He has me blocked.
I was looking on Purple. I was looking on YouTube, so I was looking at TikTok.
You're fucking killing me. Every damn day this
Because
shit
he has that, and so I'm trying to contact him through that. But I can't find him, because I think he deleted his account or something. Anyway.
He must have gotten rid of his account. So
Well,
there's no reason for us to worry. There's nothing we can do. Everything is cat. Did you go and see what I put in the museum?
No, I did not.
You should see it.
And I have so many glowstones now.
You remember back when glowstone was a rarity? and
now
punished
there's like
Frank
billions
to
of
it?
them.
That was partially
You know
that
what
was
we should do,
partially
Kat?
me because I just started duping glowstone.
We should try and suggest trying to travel to the Farlands.
Okay.
That's
travel
impossible.
to Farlands.
That's impossible.
That's impossible.
Because they
What do
don't
you mean?
exist.
They don't
exist.
anymore.
They don't? When did they get
Yeah.
rid of them?
No.
Like
Moved at like the beginning of Minecraft, dude. Like 2012.
What?
Oh
But there was
my
just a
fucking
world
God,
record
not
of
the
that somebody
God.
traveled there.
Yeah, if they
Cat.
have a really old version of Minecraft, which I can't do. What?
Cat, I miss having my head come into contact with the ceiling.
Oof.
I'm doing the glitch
Okay,
where
so
I
this
can't
is still have that old like brewery.
I haven't actually seen the brewery.
Brewery.
So I'm guessing you'll need tons of bricks.
Now that glitch is easily the most
Yes.
irritating. That
What
glitch. So I'm noting this, either it's lag or it's some sort of glitch. But whenever, you know how when you run and there is the effect, the speed one? If you're in first person when you do that, how it just makes the screen go back. Occasionally the game will bug and it will make the screen vibrate and then it will go forwards. Hello.
I've never had it do that. Hi. I'm in a hole. I like holes.
We're all in holes.
Don't take that out of context.
It's one of those
I need to pay to build
worlds.
a house.
What do you mean you have to pay? Oh, those.
Welcome to
Yeah.
capitalism. To build a house.
No.
No, not if you're in Bone
Salt.
Zone. If you're in Bone
Salt.
Zone, you don't have to pay. It's
All right.
only for it's
No,
only
no,
for if
no,
you're not
no.
privileged enough to be in Bone Zone.
All right.
No,
So you don't. I don't have to
so-
pay for a thing on this.
No,
Oh no, you have to pay for some
Alright.
things, but
you have to pay for
You
your
don't
mom,
have
but
to
that's
pay
about
f-
it.
That's not a thing anymore.
no.
But yeah.
I pay for it.
Oh man, I guess I have to leave
anything you
a
want.
jar of ashes behind.
Because I'm not like so now. Speaking of which, we have to auction off that motherfucker's property.
Ooh.
Hey,
Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to the episode of the Bone Zone, Season 4, Episode 0. This episode is literally just a cast introduction. Sorry about not being able to do it for the past, like, 50 times. I have to reschedule it a million times just to be able to get this to work. We've all been doing some weird shit. I don't exactly know what we've been doing, but we've been doing some stuff. And as always with every cast introduction, I'm just gonna, say what the cast is. And hope that the Xbox actually decides to work, because half the time it doesn't. But anyway, like I was saying, Bone Zone. So this season of Bone Zone, we're going to be doing multiple different things over the span of about 14 different episodes, as you guys know, or about 15, I don't know. 14, 15 episodes. I will be putting this in like the link of the video when this gets edited and like uploaded and like, yeah. So yeah, basically, you guys will also have it. I'll have it. Everyone will have it, and it will be a great time. So, obviously, after this week, we're going to get into episode 1, and the first episode is all about not knowing how to work a Xbox or PC with Xbox app. No, that's not what the first. That would be a really stupid video. Hey guys. Okay, everything is connecting. We're just going to hope that it connects eventually. But, essentially, what we're going to be doing for the first episode is going to be about Bill 1134. And if you guys don't know what that bill is, you guys will learn more about that in the first episode. But, of course, it's not the first episode. This is episode 0, where we literally just go over all of the cast. In the next few episodes, after I just figure out how to work this thing, in the next few episodes, it's literally just going to be going over current events. This does not include, like, COVID, because that's a whole different other thing that we have in a different episode, or anything about Ukraine. That's also another thing that's going to be in another episode. But it's going to be going over more or less current events that are happening, like, around us, and around, like, in our city, or in our state, or in wherever, because that's how that works. But anyway, like I was saying, this will literally be going over current events about our city, about our state, about whatever. The next episode after that is literally just going to be about abortion laws. So as most of you guys know, there's been a lot of changes with abortions and what they have to, who gets approved for them, who doesn't get approved for them, whether or not they're banned in certain states. And obviously fines could potentially be a repercussion or like an effect of that. And same with contraception is also a big topic with that, but more to come on that. Next is like general history. So this is just going to be like history that has to do with like history around us, history that we learned in history class, history that's just fake. I'm watching all those videos where it's like the history class never taught you this, afterwards there's going to be mall closings. So as at least the majority of the malls around here have been closing because of COVID. Like a lot of like the like actual indoor strip malls have been closing. You kind of know how it is, right? Still wanting me to stream. And then of course afterwards we have a ton of glitches. Sorry, Wi-Fi sucks ass. So afterwards, we have like all about horror films and like movies and like how they're all cliche and how they all relate to each other. And I have a very specific thing when it comes to horror films, and I think that you guys will like really be able to understand more towards that day. Afterwards, we have supernatural, like supernatural entities and like that kind of thing. Like, do we believe in it? Is it fake? Is it real? Who knows? We'll find out on that day. Next is things we like and hate, and I kind of also want to get some things from like obviously you guys watching, because you guys watching obviously hate and like things. So it's gonna be more so me just making sure that we can go over, well, with everyone in the cast, obviously going over things that we like and hate, and things that obviously can change, and things that we want to change, and things that just shouldn't exist. Like for example, people that wear socks and sandals, they should just be eliminated. Next, we have why social media sucks. And I don't necessarily mean like, oh, it's because it's buggy, or, oh, because of this reason. I mean, generally, like, why does social media suck? And when it comes to why does social media suck, it is more or less like, why social media sucks for each individual person and not just as a collective, because obviously we're going to know social media just sucks as a whole. Obviously for me, social media sucks because of bullying and a bunch of things like that. But more about that topic on that specific day. And obviously, like I said, I'll be putting this in the chat so you guys can see the days and times we're going to be streaming and everything like that. The days and times are still being worked on, so don't worry about that whenever I put it into the description. You have trending. So this is any trending topics that's on the news, any trending topics that has to do with obviously specifically gaming is a bigger thing than kind of any other trending topics. Oh my god, let me. Obviously it's to do with a ton of different things. Trending wise, it really kind of depends on exactly where you are in the world and exactly that kind of thing. I'm going to try to get trending topics from like all different regions of the world. But obviously, I live in the US. Everyone else who's on Bone Zone lives in the US. So I was trying to find topics about like things from like, you know, for example, the UK or from like Asia or for like China or from like Japan or from like wherever will be kind of a little bit hard because, you know, obviously we don't live it there and we only get what we get from like the internet. And half the time the internet is not always like, you know, the most plausible, most greatest thing ever that you can get reliable information from, especially TikTok. I mean, I do have a lot of Japanese TikToks, but that does not help. And then of course I have like then this we're getting into like is COVID still a thing or like the Ukraine war, like slash Ukraine crisis, like is this still as much of an issue as it was when it first started? Should people still be worried about COVID as a thing? I mean, you know, obviously my state does not have the mask mandate anymore, and I know a majority of the other states don't have it. If your state still has it, please let me know for that episode. Next is current events. This is going to be more current events similar to how it was at the beginning, you know, similar to how it was, you know, in the next few episodes. Current events is going to be more or less, you know, obviously more current events around that time, trying to stay away. We may touch on topics that have evolved. So like, for example, if certain topics have gotten an update or if certain topics have just overall changed, just in general, maybe it'd be like certain laws have changed or certain rules have changed since that topic. We'll obviously touch on that and how it's changed. And then, of course, we have school systems. You cannot do 1134 without school systems. And, of course, school systems are kind of hard to go over because each person has different school system and each person has different schools. Like, for me, my elementary school banned a lot of things. Like, for example, they banned silly bands and mechanical pencils. And we'll get more into that on the actual day of, like, school systems. And then, of course, we have the final episode. Now, the final episode is going to be 2 hours, like how the other episodes are. I don't necessarily know what the final episode is going to consist of. All I know is that it's going to be the final episode. It's probably going to be an accumulation of just weird, random things that we have done in Bone Zone past. It's just that this season I want to try to have structured actual episodes, unlike how last season was, where I only had like 3 Bone Zone episodes because of how unstructured everything was and how people would never come online. And I'm keeping everything, want to hold it. You'll still get a Bone Zone episode, even if not everyone's online. It will probably just be me, though. It'll probably be me and someone else, or me and maybe a few other people playing Minecraft, you know, doing some things. Of course, Minecraft is kind of just the overall kind of thing that we just do as a thing to watch. But let me know if you want me to play any other games kind of in the background. Obviously, it has to be games where you can actually play them, like Terraria, maybe Genshin a few times. It really just depends on exactly what people want to see. As for the cast, we have so far I have 3, potentially 4 episodes, or 3 potentially 4 members. Obviously Purple, who's been in every single season of Bone Zone. I have someone named Trusted Salt. I don't necessarily know what I'm supposed to call him. I'm probably gonna call him like Salt or something. I have Script. I think he was in season 3, maybe in season 2. I'm not so positive. And then of course we have Chase, aka Cherry. He might be doing it. He doesn't necessarily know if he's so sure about doing it. I'm going to try to get more members. Want to see by the next episode I will have a definitive cast list of who's going to be in each episode and that kind of thing, because not everyone will be in every episode. So yeah, I think that's about it. I was going to have each one of you guys introduce, or each one of the members introduce themselves, but it's apparent that Xbox is not going to work, and because internet sucks ass, which I'm hoping I'll be able to fix sometime in the future. But yeah, anyway guys, thanks for watching. That's about it for this episode. There really was not that much to go over. It was simply just like introducing everything about Bone Zone. And yeah, like I said, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe for more videos like this one, and I'll see you in the next one.